Alright guys, welcome back to part 6 of this awesome Subnautica series. I suggest if you haven't seen it yet, go back and watch the series from the first episode up until now. I've played this game a lot offline in the last couple of days. I think it's been 2 days I've played this game a lot. I've added an aquarium, I've added a shelfie so we can maybe collect those toys and stuff that we found on the Aurora and put it back on the shelf here. So this is where we're going to keep our little pets. They are not for eating. Also added some plants. Also added some extra lockers. I have put a modification station here. This is where we can actually upgrade most of our equipment. As you can see, we've got fins, air tank upgrades, propulsion cannon, CYCLOPS upgrades, sea moth and prawn suit. Alright, now in the last episode we added the moon pool. This is awesome. I've also changed the colour of the sea moth to a more stealth black. This is the top floor, and every bit of resource that I can find I have managed to put in its own individual locker, as you can see. So I'm not going to delve too much into that, but you can guess, you know, quartz, acid, salt, blah blah blah, glass, you know, whatever. Alright, we go downstairs. I've also added some plants around the fabricator just because. Now I've built a power cell charger and a battery charger, so now we can swap out power cell batteries and regular batteries for our equipment, so we always have a stocked up and 100% charged technology equipment thing. We also have another radio message. It's usually just some dickhead who sent out an SOS message and now he's dead. So if we exit the base, this is where we've done a lot of upgrading I should say. So we added some foundation to give it a more solid look. I have added a acid mushroom garden, as you can see. Now this one's empty because I'm going to put the deep shrooms in here. I also added a scanner room, as you can see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Still figuring out how to learn it. It's pretty, you know, guessing it's pretty easy, but I have never used it much in my time playing this game anyway. So we got some upgrades for the, you know, the scanner room that we can put in if we want, if we wish. So, but you know, we'll use that later. So this is what the base is pretty much looking like. Now this is as big as I'm going to build it. I am not going to do any more upgrades to this base. The only thing maybe I might need to do is add another level on top of here and put all the lockers in there. Now I'm not going to show you every single locker, but I have done a lot, and I mean a lot, of resource gathering. Pretty much every locker on the bottom floor is full, if not all of them, and the top is full. I've actually also added an extras locker, so just to put, you know, random stuff that we come across. Also another thing too is that if you haven't watched it up until this point, we've obviously got the prawn suit, as you can see. No upgrades done to it yet, but they will come eventually. Now the purpose of this video. Now I'm pretty confident I've got most of the resources to build the CYCLOPS. Our mobile vehicle bay is up there on the surface somewhere. We'll find it, no worries. And we're going to build the CYCLOPS. I'm very happy with how the moon pool turned out, although it's only got 3 legs. I don't know why. Maybe because there's some sort of glitch happening, or it won't go into that hole, I don't know, whatever. It's also attached to our base, which looks pretty slick and clean. Added some windows for the back. Pretty standard looking base anyway. And also we've got our marijuana plant there where we can inject marijuanas into our system, and we have a double bed in case we get any bitches out here that want to get with it, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, first things first, we're going to grab some oxygen because, I mean, he's out of breath and I'm out of breath talking all that fucking much. So we're going to go up here. We're going to have ourselves a wonderful coffee. We're going to have 2 coffees. Give me that fucking shit. There we go. Now we got the coffees. And now we can have some caffeine. We're also going to cook some fish. Who do we have on the menu today? It looks like it's Peter. Thank you, Peter. And a spadefish. So now we're going to be full on food, and we're just gonna have some water to keep us hydrated. Also, I've made a water locker, as you can see, so pretty much every locker in here is full, and up on the top there, and those little lockers in the middle are full as well. Alright, so we're gonna get this out the way. Let's see what this radio message is about.
This is Altera HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
Yeah, tell Becky
you know
the
what I mean.
regular.
The code should
Tell
be-
that bitch.
Just tell her the regular, dude.
Okay,
The
if I
code-
say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Becky sounds like she's busy because he's a regular.
Okay.
Must be talking about coffee, not about the sexual innuendo I just mentioned. Okay, so that was the radio message. Obviously nothing too interesting happening there. We're going to go to the surface now and we're going to see what it takes to build the Cyclops. We're going to build the Cyclops. We're going to get a lot done today in the Cyclops as well. So we're on our way to the mobile vehicle bay, as you can see. Let's climb in that bitch. Now what do we need to build the Cyclops? Okay, 3 plasteel ingot, 3 enameled glass, 1 lubricant, 3 lead, and an advanced wiring kit. That seems pretty reasonable actually because we are full on titanium, so we can definitely make the ingots. We have a lot of lithium. Now in the last... Actually, no, sorry, yesterday while I was playing offline, I went and got some stalker teeth so we can make the enameled glass. The lubricant is easy. The advanced wiring kit is also easy, and 3 lead, which we definitely have. Okay, plasteel ingot requires 1 titanium ingot and 2 lithium. So we're going to need a total of 3 ingots and 6 lithium. Okay, we've got the we've got the titanium, I should say. Okay, we've made the titanium. Let's make the plasteel ingot. Alright, so we've got 1 plasteel ingot. Let's make another plasteel ingot. So now we need 1 more. So we're going to go back up and get some titanium. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Let's make another titanium ingot. Now we make another plasteel ingot, so that's a total of 3. Now we move over to the enameled glass. There we go. So we have 1 enameled glass already. So we'll take these. Just take what we can. Alright, so enameled glass. There we go. So it's 1 stalker tooth and 1 glass to make 1 enameled glass. So I already have 1, so that's 2, and now we need another 1. 3. Alright, let's go grab some lubricant. We will use our fully sick sea moth to get the lubricant. We're going to need a creepvine cluster. So you guys can watch this video as a series and also learn and basically make it like into a tutorial as well. Because I pretty much talk about everything that I'm doing, how to make stuff and find it. So it's pretty useful. Just another thing guys wanted to point out while we're going on to our adventure to get some lubricant. Check out the links down in the description. I've also made a Patreon, a PayPal donation link if you guys wish to do that. These are not required. I am just letting you guys know that I have these links if you wish to support the channel. So there's a Patreon link, a PayPal link. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and add me on PlayStation Network if you like. I don't have an Xbox yet, but that will be definitely something that I definitely get in the future, and we'll also create an account on there. So make sure you follow me guys on everything. I'm always posting new videos, I'm always playing some games, and I'm always down to talk to anybody. Okay, here we go. Now that I've done my little advertisement shit, I can grab this. Creepvine C cluster, thank you. Let's get out of here. Oh, just also another tip guys, if you wanted to know how to get stalker teeth, these are the stalkers. What you do is you just grab a metal scrap, like salvage, you know, the metal scraps that you find lying around the map. Pick it up, go in, you know, the vicinity of, you know, 1 or 2. It's better if you have more of them. So if you have 2 or 3 and you drop the metal salvage on them, like see how that, he just picked it up. And then there's a chance that he will drop a tooth. So it will say that it's a stalker tooth, and that's exactly what you need to make enameled glass. I've probably butchered that description of how to make enameled glass, but basically you just want to drop a metal scrap to a stalker. He will then play with it like a fucking idiot, because that's what they do out here. And then there's a small chance, I don't know the percentage, but it happens every now and again that they drop a tooth. So make sure you pick up the tooth, guys, and just store it, because you know you're going to need it to build the Cyclops. And just in case you guys didn't know because you're stupid or whatever, this is the metal salvage I'm talking about that they like to play with. Alright, so now that we're done talking shit, we're going to go back to our base. We are now going to make the lubricant, which we're going to need to put on the end of our Cyclops. You thought I was going to say something dirty, but no, that's not me. I'm not dirty. So we are going to make the lubricant now. There's the lubricant. Now we need 3 lead as well. We're going to grab 1, 2, and 3. Now to make the advanced wiring kit, I think we need the regular, so that's 2 silver ore, which we have. There we go, right there. So let's make a wiring kit. Okay, so now we need 2 gold, which I know we have over here. Bang, bang. And then I think that just said we need a computer chip. So the computer chip, I believe, is table coral sample. Yes, so we need another gold, and then we're going to need to make some copper wire. So grab 1 gold, and we'll grab the copper ore to make the copper wire. And luckily, I think I have table coral sample. Have just enough. So let's make the copper wire. Let's make the computer chip, and now we can make the advanced wiring kit. And I believe that is all that we need to make the Cyclops. So let's go up and see what we can see, and see if we can make the Cyclops. Let's climb up. Let's have a look what we got. Here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, Cyclops, bitch. Look at that. That is fucking sexy.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Oh, look at that. Can we scan the Cyclops? Probably not. Doesn't matter. This is such an awesome machine. Obviously we can board the Cyclops, but I'm just going to marvel at the outside of it. Look how beautiful. Look at that. That is awesome. Let's board it.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Wow, we even have our own storage. So of course these aren't as big as regular lockers, but they will do the job for now. This is so awesome. I'm going to close the doors behind us. Let's climb the ladder. Wow, look at the engine. Look at the engine. That is awesome. So these are our upgrades for the Cyclops actually. So we have 6 upgrades we can do. Power cell, awesome. We have a open decoy loading tube. Okay, so we can have a decoy. So we have a total of 6 power cells just to operate the Cyclops. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay. No vehicle docked, so that's where obviously the sea moth or the prawn suit can go. Wow. This is where we're going to put our bed. We're going to put our bed maybe this way or long ways. We have a coffee machine and we're going to have all sorts of things. We're going to be able to live on this. We want to make the Cyclops livable. Wow, look at this, guys. This is awesome. Cyclops modification station. So what should we call the, how about we call it the Deep? We'll call it the Deep Diver. I know that's probably a stupid name, but whatever. So that's the Deep Diver. We could change it. We're going to go full stealth black. We want it as black as possible. No stripes. We want it all black. Want the name, we'll put the name in white. And then we're going to put the base black. Done. So now the whole Cyclops should be black. We're full health, obviously. We haven't been attacked yet by anything. Alright, well, there's nothing else to do but give it a drive. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, we've got to start the motor. Engine offline. Power up the engine.
Powering up.
That is awesome. So we can set the engine speed. That is awesome. That is awesome. Where is our base? Hopefully I am not going to descend right on top of the base. I want to put the Cyclops next to the base though. Sound the horn. Awesome. Alright, well we're going to turn this big boy around and we're going to park it. Look at our base. Our base looks so cool. We also have the seam off there. So we're just going to park the Cyclops there. Wow, this is going to be a fun series. Trust me, there's going to be some... there's going to be a lot of shit happening to us in the Cyclops. Look at that. How cool does that look? That looks awesome. That almost looks like a blue. It's called the Deep Diver. Look at the size comparison. We have the Seamoth, we have the Cyclops. They look exactly the same. Same colour. That looks awesome. Alright, let's park this. I just smashed into a fish. I'm fucking sorry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to repair our Seamoth because, you know, take care of the things you own, guys. Remember that. It's a general rule for life. Even if you don't like the thing, just take care of it. Alright, so there's our Cyclops. Man, that looks awesome. Alright, now we can do some modifications to it. So we need titanium and fiber mesh. So luckily, I have put that in here. So, fiber mesh, and I'll just take 2 titanium. Not sure if it said 1 or 2, but whatever. Okay, so it was 1 titanium and 1 fiber mesh. Alright, so we've made our single bed. We can still, you know, I might move it a little bit forward. We'll put that just a little bit more forward, so right about there. That looks perfect. That's better. Now we've got plenty of room behind there so we can walk through here with ease. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is put a vending machine. So I'm going to put a vending machine. Okay, what about on this wall? Okay, so I'll put a vending machine right on this wall. We need 1 glass and 2 titanium. Alright, looking good, looking good. So far we've got a bed, vending machine. Now we're going to need a coffee machine. So I'll put the coffee machine right there. We just need 2 titanium.
You look like you could use some coffee.
There we go. Okay, so we put a trash can there as well, so we can throw out some stuff. So far it's looking good, guys, looking real good. Coffee machine, vending machine, and we have a bed. And what else are we going to need in the Cyclops? We're going to definitely need a radio. So we put a radio somewhere here. I might put it in here. Beautiful. Medical kit fabricator. Yeah, we'll take one of these. See if we can fit it right under here. Right there. Something just hit our sub. The sub just... Something just hit the sub. I bet you it's a reef back. If I go out there now, I bet you it is a reef back that hit our sub. So we're going to need a computer chip, fiber mesh, silver ore, and titanium. I think that's everything we need. Okay, we have the fabricator built, the medical kit fabricator, which will come in handy. So far guys, everything's looking good. Okay, so we're going to build a fabricator as well. Alright, we'll put a battery charger here. Alright, let's build the battery charger. Sweet. And we'll put a power cell charger right next to it. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this locker because we've emptied it out. Alright guys, just something I want to point out as well. This video was recorded in 2 parts. Now during the time of recording, I played a lot of this game offline, and as you can see, I've attached this scanner room to our base. Now previously it was attached using a vertical connection to the base, but I thought that looked like shit, so I attached it to a base, and the way I did that is I added another general purpose room. And the reason I added another general purpose room is so we can add more lockers. So this room here and this room here are just all lockers, just for the sole purpose of just putting resources in lockers. That's it. Now in my time that I will be playing probably today as well offline after I record this video, I'm going to be adding some more lockers in here, so on our adventures out in the deep in the Cyclops we can add more resources in there as we go. And to add to that, while I was resource gathering yesterday, I found a location that's probably going to be crucial to the story. It's actually a habitat, and I think it's called the Degassi habitat or something like that. So we're actually going to go check out the habitat now, but first I just want to change the battery in our Sea Glide. Okay, we're stocked up on some water. Now it's not that far from the base, it's actually pretty close. Alright, so we're approaching the location now. As you can see, I'm not that far from the base, 370 meters. Alright, we're going down. So this is what I was doing most of my resource gathering yesterday, I should say. As you can see, it's a pretty nice looking place. There are these snake things here, so I was actually getting attacked a lot yesterday. But during my time in here, I found a habitat somewhere. Can't remember exactly where it is, but we're going to find it. Trees, I think it's actually past here. As you can see, there's like some volcano eruption thingies going on down there. Pretty dangerous place, but we're going to be alright. Alright, so as you can see, we're coming up to another habitat now. This is what I ran into yesterday. Now I haven't gone inside, but we're going to do that right now. We're going to see what we can find. Got to watch out for those little tentacle things there, because they will sting you. Now off the bat, we found a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
We found a water filtration machine.
New blueprint acquired.
We found another
Signal location
PDA.
uploaded to PDA.
Just have to be real careful in these areas.
Integrating new PDA
We do not want to
data.
get stung by those. Last time I got stung by those, while playing offline, I died. Found a double bed. Ooh, we got another PDA here. Awesome.
Integrating new PDA data.
I should have probably brought a med kit with me just in case I do get stung. But I don't really think before I do something. Alright, I found another PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
See? That thing wants to kill me. Look at it. Alright, we're going to go down. We might go get some oxygen just to be safe. Alright, we've got some oxygen. So far we're looking pretty good. Alright, so outside the actual base I found a nuclear reactor fragment. So we need 3 fragments. And luckily there's one right next to it as well. Is there a third one somewhere here? Yes, there is. Alright, so we've got the nuclear reactor now. So we're definitely going to look at building that.
New blueprint acquired.
Alright, we're going to go back in. We're going to be real careful here. Because we can get fucked up if we're not careful. So there's no more PDAs. There's nothing else that we need here. There's nothing up there. So I think we've got everything that we need out of this place. It's not really a big place, but... Oh, no, we found another PDA. Degassi voice log.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, so we found a habitat. That is awesome. Now we've got everything that we needed to get out of there, I think. Alright, looks like I've come across another PDA.
Signal
Pick it up.
location uploaded to PDA.
Whatever that is.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, so we just come from there. There looks like there's 2 habitats. Yeah, so that's the one we just came from. Alright, so we've just arrived at this location. I've had to actually leave the Seamoth because the Seamoth won't go this deep. I'm going to go check out this other habitat. And we have to be extremely quick. We have to get in and get out. Found the coffee machine. Okay, we found a PDA.
A titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora. Integrating new PDA data.
Alright, we found another PDA as well. This place is fucking dangerous.
Integrating new PDA data.
This place is very dangerous. Oh, we found an alien containment. I think that is where we store our creature eggs. PDA. Oh man, we've got to hurry up.
New PDA data.
We found a data box.
New blueprint acquired.
We've got to get back to our Seamoth now. Where the fuck is it? Up there. Alright, we're back at our base now. Let's park this sea bitch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So what we're going to do is first we're going to have a quick sleep. Alright guys, so I'm just building a general purpose room or multi-purpose room. We're going to see if we can build that nuclear reactor inside of it. So I think that'll be awesome. So we're going to need a plasteel ingot, an advanced wiring kit, and 3 lead. Alright, so we're making the nuclear reactor.
Exercise caution
Awesome.
when handling radioactive materials. Exposure.
Wow, our power just went from 300 to 2,800.
Of your death.
Now, that is awesome. So we need 4 nuclear rods. Processors, nuclear rod, reactor rods. Okay. Alright, so we're just building the reactor rods to power our nuclear reactor. It says we need 4. So luckily we have the resources to build all this. Awesome. Alright, let's go put this in our nuclear reactor. There we go. Look at that. So now since we have the nuclear reactor, I'm pretty sure we can actually get rid of all these solar panels. Alright guys, so far it's been a good episode. We've actually managed to build the nuclear reactor. Now we have made the Cyclops livable. So now when we go out in our adventures, we have some place we can eat, sleep, drink, and shit, I guess. But I'm very happy with this because we've made the nuclear reactor. In all my time playing Subnautica, I've never made the nuclear reactor, not once. So now we have that, and I'm also pretty sure that the reactor rods, I should say, are permanent. So we don't have to actually replace them. They're just permanent. So our power house originally was, I think, 300 or 400. I think it was 300. Now it's 2,500. And because we were using solar panels, I had a problem, especially if I was making a lot of resources at night time, that the power was dropping very quickly and it wasn't regenerating because it's a fucking solar panel.
What's your profanity?
So now we don't have to worry about that problem. So I'm pretty happy with that. Alright guys, so our base is looking amazing. Now, in the next episode, guys, I think we are going to start modifying the sea bitch, our Cyclops, and our prawn suit, as well as some other upgrades. We're going to start upgrading our stuff so we can start going deeper. Hopefully you guys enjoy this series so far. If you do, guys, remember to like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you haven't yet, go back to episode 1 and watch it from the start. It's been an awesome series so far. It's been very fun. I've been enjoying myself finally doing commentary videos. And as always, guys, take it easy.